Is it getting progressively chillier in this room the longer that I have the space heater off? Yes, it is. New Year's resolutions suck, but you know what doesn't suck? Planning. Planning done right. Planning done thoughtfully and mindfully. So that's what this video is about, is planning 2025. We're going to go through some planning things that I'm doing new this year that will hopefully help me get out of the neurodivergent, put things off until the last moment and do everything in a hurried sprint sort of thing that, a lot of neurodivergent people are really good at. Firstly, I'm going to make some plans that the best version of me will have no problems reaching. In 2025, the best version of me will make at least one garment a month. In 2025, the best version of me will make 2 videos a week. The best version of me is going to New Zealand in 2025, and then also Japan in 2025 or 2026. The best version of me will have a monetized YouTube account, 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and brand deals so that this channel starts bringing in income so that it can pay for itself. The best version of me will batch her content to give herself space to make things and do videos at the same time so that she's not rushing. The best version of me is going to costume college this year, whether or not she gets a scholarship. The best version of me will visit 5 different run fairs this year. Those are some lofty goals. I'm sure that the best version of me can do all of them, though. However, here's the thing. I'm not going to be the best version of me every day. I can hope to be, but I'm going to make some realistic goals now. I'm going to also make plans for baseline me. I'm going to make plans that I'll be happy if I get this done and everything else is gravy on the side. I'm going to do at least 1 video a week. Realistic me can maintain a video a week. I think that I've proven this to myself with 2024. I stuck to a really consistent posting schedule, Tuesdays at 3 p.m., and I made it a priority to make sure that I had a video out. Sometimes it was a little bit of a rush and there was some stress involved. So realistically, I will be very happy with myself if I can start batching my content. I'll be happy if I maintain 1 video a week. I'll shoot for more without stressing myself. The best version of me is going to have a fully monetized channel before 2025 is out. And the best version of me is going to be making income from the channel so it can support itself and we can do all kinds of things like make dresses for other people and whatnot. Realistically, I do think that a fully monetized channel is doable if I continue or surpass the current growth rate that my channel has. The last time I looked, Social Blade said that I would reach that 1,000 subscriber milestone right around Christmas of 2025. And I think I can do that. I'm pretty pleased with how far I've come in making my videos. And I think I'm only going to get better and faster at doing it. My confidence has grown so much, let me tell you. So I think fully monetized is doable. I don't know about actually making profit, though. I will be happy with making the things that I want to make and making the videos that I want to make. And if income comes from it, that income will be used on the channel to make the channel better, to buy supplies, to do more things, go places, have reasons to make costumes. It would be nice. I would get to do more things. I would get to make more things, but it is not necessary. I'm a volunteer. The best version of me is going to have 4 big projects this year. 1 a quarter. They're going to be done fabulously. I'm going to have awesome capsule wardrobes or amazing costumes to wear to fabulous events. Realistically, baseline is going to be 2. I'm pretty sure I can get 2 big projects finished this year. I'll be happier if I get more. But the low bar is 2. The best version of me will make a video about analyzing her analytics and hold herself accountable every week. Realistically, I might shoot for once a month. Maybe start doing like reset videos where I go over all of the things that I've learned in the numbers and analyzing and all of that. Maybe once a quarter. Yeah, I think I'm going to lower that bar to like once a quarter. And if I get more, then cool. If not, then no biggie. I haven't failed. Another thing that the best version of me wants to do is one photo shoot a month. Whether that be of me or me as the photographer, I would like to do one photo shoot a month. I think that she can accomplish that. There are avenues available to me that I can go and take photos of beautiful, talented models, and I would really like to hone my self-portrait skills a lot. I also want to do like street photography things, but realistically, one a month might be hard to do, especially with everything else that I'm putting on Best Me's plate. So I'm going to shoot again for quarterly, and maybe I'll all of these quarterly things that I'm planning on, I might stagger them so they're not all due at the same time. That would be really smart of low bar me, I think. The best version of me is going to visit 5 Renaissance festivals this year. The baseline version of me is going to go to 3 because we already have those planned out. We're going to go to opening day of the Minnesota Renaissance Festival, just like last year. We're going to go to Kansas City Renaissance Festival, maybe a couple of times, not sure yet. And we're going to plan on Pirate Weekend of Texas Renaissance Festival. Left unsaid is the possibility that things could change in my life and I might have to sacrifice some of those. But those are the 3 that we have planned already. Ideally, we'll get to go to Bristol and maybe Maryland. The best ideal version of me is going to visit New York City for the first time, as well as New Zealand and Japan in 2025. The baseline version of me has planned a trip to New York. I have some friends up there that I'm going to be visiting. I'm going to go to Mood, make a video about that. And baseline version of me will also make sure that she gets her passport this year. I also want to do some like vague personal development goals. I want to be more consistent with my Japanese kanji studies. If I want to go to Japan, I'm gonna need to be able to read things at least, right? I mean, I know I speak English and everybody in the world speaks English and I have translator apps and all that, but I would really like to learn the language that I want to learn, and that requires practice. So I am going to be more mindful about getting that practice done at least a little bit on a daily basis. I've slacked in my guitar, and I really need to make sure that I make time at least on a weekly basis to practice, preferably on a daily basis, but I'm going to have to get into a really good routine in order to do every day. But, 15 minutes a day can achieve a lot if I just stick with it. Do that 1% better every day thing. I want to read again. I used to be a voracious reader when I was young, when I was a child, when I was a teenager, in my early 20s. I would consume books at such speeds that I marvel at in my modern day. I have not been reading, and I don't like that. So I'm probably going to make a reading journal this year. I don't know if I'll do videos about it, but I'm going to try to challenge myself to read at least 12 books this year. Fiction or nonfiction, it doesn't matter. I don't care how long they are, just 12 books. And then if I can surpass that, then it's icing on the cake. I want to have more good days than bad days. And that is going to require me to make sure that I have good self-care rituals in place so that I can be my best self. I will have to make sure that I take my rest when I need to take rest so that I can function at my best and not push myself until I burn out. It's the reality of the situation of life. So I will be working to make sure that I develop good, consistent self-care rituals that I enact hopefully every day. But I'm not going to put that pressure on myself. We're planning for a baseline me and then hoping for the very best version of me. If baseline me can take one step toward best version of me every day, then that's all I can ask for. I'm going to try and be more gentle with myself this year and try to not hold myself to the impossible standard that I somehow don't hold anybody else to but my own self. So I'm going to try to be more forgiving of my own humanness in this year. And in past years, I've done like a theme word, and like last year's was delight. And I don't know if I would say that 2024 was really delightful for me. I think I failed at making it delightful for me. So I'm going to try to inject more delight into 2025. We're going to do a redo, and 2025 is going to be the year of delight. I want to be better in 2025 about actually making the videos about the things that I make so that I can do in 2026 and everything I made in 2025 video. Because I made things in 2024 that I didn't do videos for. I made things in 2023 that I didn't do videos for. I made things, you get where I'm going with this. I have made lots of things that I have not documented. And I think I want to be better about documenting the creation, documenting my journey from beginning, or even picking it up in the middle. There's some things that I should get done and get out of my workshop so I have space to create more stuff. I need room to make a mess, and I don't have that right now. So by the time you're watching this, I will have at least tidied my workshop up enough that I can start on my winter of Edwardian content. I have decided that I want to make some lovely Edwardian style clothing that I can bring and wear in New York because I'm going in February and it's gonna be cold. So I'm thinking lots of layers, and historical clothing has lots of layers. And if I time it right, I can get reveal footage of all of my things that I make while I'm in New York. And then I can have a bunch of videos with reveal footage in New York, which would be awesome, I think. So that's what I'm going to shoot for. What are the things that Best You is going to achieve in 2025? What's your baseline? If you are having a bad time, you'll be happy if you achieve? Do you have a theme word for 2025? I don't believe in New Year's resolutions anymore. But your hopes and dreams I believe in. So if you want to share your hopes and dreams, please do. Thank you for being here on this journey with me to craft a life worth living. I hope that the holiday season has treated you well, and I hope that 2025 looks like a bright, sparkling future to you. I hope that you have things to look forward to. I hope that you believe in yourself, that you will accomplish your goals. I hope that you are gentle with yourself if you don't accomplish those goals. Please remember that you're enough without having to do any more. Make sure that you are doing things that feed your soul, because boy howdy, I think all of us could really use some soul feeding. Drink some water. Eat an exquisite meal in Cult of the Lamb terminology. Make sure that you are crafting a life worth living. That's the mission here on this channel. Craft a life worth living. I promise I will do my best to take care of your friend, and I ask that you do your best to take care of mine. See you in 2025.